Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, and with me once again I've got 4040. Say hello, 4040.
Hello, 4040.
And we're both back again with Kerbal Space Program for part 4 in the ongoing series. Now, last time we left the Kerbal Nauts in a rather precarious position. Well, I say Kerbal Nauts.
Yeah.
God oh God 4040 is in a rather unusual orbit. Now, the plan was originally we're going to be getting to the Moon, or at least we're going to try and get to the Moon.
Yep.
We have because all we're trying to do is test out the Skycrane, and MoD has never even gotten to the Moon, never mind landed on it or anything. And if I remember rightly, last time when we were here, we are running a little low on the fuel. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it.
Yeah, because we'll need to burn to equalise our orbit, then we'll need to burn to get our orbit to go out to the Moon, and then we'll need to burn to slow down and make our orbit lock onto the Moon's gravity.
We're fucked, aren't we?
Well, I'd like to reference you to the craft's name.
God oh God?
Yes.
So, what if I add a manoeuvre here? We reduce our orbit like so?
Yeah, we gotta wait for... Yeah, we'll have to wait to do a full cycle, and then if we can get our orbit kind of equalised, then...
125.48, that's dangerously low there.
Is a bit. Yeah, that's kind of just outside the atmosphere.
So let's keep it to... Or can we just extend it from here and make it bigger?
We can do.
So this side of the apoapsis, isn't it? Extend, extend. 817 and 570 out a bit more. 680, 830. Will that be okay?
Yep. And then once we've done that burn, I can tell you how to, or in theory, how to sort unorganise the burn to get to the Moon.
Let's fix the orbit as well, so we're level.
Yeah.
That's level.
Yep, that's good.
Estimated burn doesn't even say.
3 seconds?
Apparently. I don't see how that's right. I really don't, but if it's 3 seconds, that'll save us quite a lot of fuel. I'm happy with that.
We're already going at a fairly high speed. Once you're going at a really fair lick of knots, I think it's easier for you to extend.
Well, we'll have to find out then. Go on.
Speaking from a physics point of view, obviously.
Ah, physics.
Blame it on the physics.
If in doubt, blame it on the physics. I wonder what Tort will try and blame it all on.
His hammer broke.
Thing which, at this point, I'd like to take an opportunity to apologise to Mr. 333, Mr. Tort, because in the last video I was blaspheming at him quite badly because he dared to message me during a recording and I told him not to and rah rah rah. It turns out he's actually shopping at the moment. I went into the other room a few minutes ago to say hello to people that were out shopping. Yes, he's moved into a house round the corner from me now.
At this time of night?
He usually wakes up about 2 hours ago, which at the time of recording is about 7 o'clock in the evening, because he works night shifts.
Oh, yeah.
Does this have lights at all?
No.
No lights,
No,
okay.
You do not have any lights. No lights for you.
I do also realise we have a slight issue.
Fuel?
Electricity, specifically.
Ah. Doesn't the little craft itself have its own solar panels?
Yes. That little craft is the main control hub for this entire shindig at the moment.
I mean, it doesn't have a lot of electricity, but we're okay at the moment until we... Well, we'll have to see. The main big problem we have is the whole lack of fuel, I think.
Yes. I'm hoping we'll be okay.
Oh well. If it's not okay, we'll have to add more power.
Power! Okay, so our node is coming up in 1 minute 40 and it's still saying 3 seconds. That can't be right, surely.
Give it a go. It might actually be right. Once you're well out of the gravity of the planet, you don't need much to nudge you around, do you?
Fair point. I'm just wondering how much of it is down to using a ruddy mainsail.
Give it a go. We're going at a fair lick. I don't think it will take that much to push us up to a faster speed. It's the gravity in the atmosphere that really screw you up when you're close.
This is true. Let's speed up time a little. Not too much because... Oh, that'll do.
Whoa, Nelly.
That'll do, that'll do.
Alright, 12 seconds. You ready?
Count me in.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate burn. Go!
Oh, it's a bit longer. It's a bit longer than...
2 seconds. 1 second.
And...
0. Done. Okay, let's have a look.
Oh,
hey, look at that.
Perfect.
Look at that.
How's that work?
Nice one. Okay, the next thing is we've got to organise our burn to get to the mod. Now, from how I do it is if you take the view of the planet that you have there and position the mod so it is behind your planet. So there you go, that's how it is. And then because our craft is going in a, let's say, clockwise, you have the mun just peek out slightly from behind the planet's right hand shoulder.
If it's travelling clockwise, so we're travelling anti-clockwise, so do we want it peeking out here on the left shoulder?
We want it to peek out in the direction of travel. Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay, and roughly about that point there, when your craft has come around the planet and you can just start seeing the mun poking out from behind the planet, which, yeah, about then is usually about the time that you do the burn to get to the mun, and yeah, so from about there, and then when you burn out, I know it goes off to the side weirdly, but by the time you get out to there, the mun will have travelled and will actually meet you there.
Let's bring that in a bit then.
I'm not sure if you can use the mun as a set destination or not.
We should be able to set it as a target.
Yeah.
Target mun.
There you go. You see where it's got the indication there. Yeah, that kind of
ascending node. Okay, so let's just spin this around. See what we got. Oh no! Give me the maneuver. Thank you. Let's just spin this around. Oh, the little blue arrows there in counters, aren't they?
Yeah, there you go. You see where it's there, where the purple is. That's where you flick from being within the gravity of Kerbal to the gravity of the mun. At which point you need to do a. There you go. That's it.
Just leave it like that.
Bring it sideways very slightly. You keep going. Right. You see where the purple is curving around there. When you're looking at the trajectory, when the craft flies around there, the trajectory will get really wonky and weird. But in theory, it will lock onto the moon's gravity where it slightly curves. At which point you do a retrograde burn, and those two purple lines, the 2 points, there you go, that will eventually curve around and lock into a proper orbit around the mun.
Okay, so that's our course for the set then for the future, right?
Yes. I'd stake my not very good name on it.
It's more of a name than Tort's. So let's fast forward time then.
Bear in mind it could go horribly critically wrong, so
If it does, well, it's a good fun experience, is it not?
Yes.
And I'd like to get this done before we run out of electricity, which is becoming an issue.
We will be coming around the sun side of the... There you go. You'll be coming around the sun side in a second. We're on the sun side. Why are we losing electricity? We've got solar panels. How are we losing electricity?
Maybe they can't see the light. Let's actually spin the thing around and have a look. No, I can't even see the panels, so goodness knows how the sun's going to see. Status direct sunlight. Oh, they are getting sunlight then. Just not enough.
No, they're not. You just put your cursor over it and it showed 0 on getting.
Oh, right, I see now.
Weirdly, it's not doing it. Okay. Well, Yeah, we're on limited time then. Yeah, head towards your blue marker. Burns in 4 minutes, so you could probably afford to fast forward once we've kind of got it sitting in the right place.
That'll do.
Yeah. And then
1 minute.
slow it down there.
2
and
minutes.
There you go. If you organise your view so you can see the mun and everything.
Ah, there it is. Hello, Mun.
It's quite a far way out. I wouldn't expect it to be that far out, but never mind. Let's go for it.
When do we want to start our burn? Now?
In 11 seconds.
Considering the distances involved,
6, 5. Okay.
let's just go.
Go, go, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Cut engines. Okay, now if you bring the map up.
Ooh, we're so close on fuel.
Yeah. Not so good. We need to burn for a bit longer. We need that blue to actually match up.
Oh. Strange things happened.
Physics! Physics! About that'll do. Usually I can do this in one shot, so... Well, estimated burn in 2 minutes, so just sit there and wait for the 2 minutes. Fast forward! Whee!
Fast forward indeed. Is this actually coming through reasonably clear on your end then?
Yeah!
That's quite good then. It gives you some hope for the live stream on Saturday, which should be over and done with by the time this recording goes up.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Belated shameless plug, unfortunately.
That's if you can get the editing done by Saturday.
There's no reason why. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So, here we go.
Burn in 10 seconds. Go!
Oh, that's it already?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, it looks like the Moon's gravity should grab hold of us and pull us in, and then we'll need to burn in the opposite direction to snap our orbit around the Moon. Either that, or we're going to go sailing off into deep space forever and ever and ever.
Let's...
Don't worry, the Moon's gravity will slow us down. It'll catch up with us.
Touch wood. Oh, are we going to do it? Are we going to do it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, right?
Right, now we should start going sideways now, weirdly.
So what do you want me to do now?
Slightly. Fast forward.
That's too slow. There we go.
Now you notice we're going sideways now, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right. When we get to basically the apoapsis, the little triangle, we want to do a retrograde burn, and it will snap the two ends. Yeah, it will snap the two ends together, and we'll end up in a fairly wide orbit around the Moon.
So, retrograde.
Retrograde, so reverse grade. You want the circle with the little X.
Oh no!
What's up?
Top right corner. What's wrong?
Oh, really?
So
close.
Oh, dagnammit.
Just for the lack of some solar panels.
Yeah. Should we just leave that one in orbit and just make a new one?
Yeah. Yeah, right. If you want to.
We'll rename it. You said you had a name, didn't you?
If we're going to leave it ribbed, then yes.
Ribbed what was it?
It's the ribbed Mun prober.
I like it.
Yep.
And
solar panels. Also, batteries.
Yes, just in case the solar panels don't work, right?
Not necessarily in case they don't work, but the only batteries I can see are on the little lander, and they're not big.
I think the lander, we can get rid of that can't we?
Yeah, it will save on some weight. If we've given up on the whole letting Jebediah in on it.
Yeah, I've given up enough now, frankly. Frankly? Yeah, frankly. Giggly. Ah!
What are you looking for? The big round? That's the one.
Yeah, it's not that big though, comparatively speaking.
In which case, don't use them. Use the battery packs with the little green blob on the top. Or the bigger ones, if there are any bigger battery packs. And with symmetry on, you should have quite a few there.
That's 6 in total. So we'll save the ribbed mun prober and we shall just launch. Oh dear.
Can you suggestively say the word ladies after announcing the name of the craft?
You want to mention the name ladies?
Just do it, just say it.
Ribbed mun prober. Ladies?
Ladies.
Ladies.
There you go. Well, we've got to cater to everybody.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. No countdown, we're just gonna go.
3, 2, 1, go!
3, 2, 1, go, yes.
Ooh, overheating.
I think for the purposes of the recording I might just skip this bit and get into orbit again and then try and get into the moon orbit again.
Yep, so we'll see you folks later.
Okay guys, we're back and we've slightly re-altered the ship. As you can see, solar panels are here keeping us full of electricity. We're not as critical on fuel as we were before.
Yay, we've got wings now.
So hopefully, touch wood, we'll actually get to the mun just for once.
Do I have to touch wood?
No, my pants are too far away for you to get there.
You dirty boy.
I learnt from the best.
Who would that be then? Your brother?
No, he's not that crude. He learned from me. Everything he knows I taught him, which is not necessarily a good thing to be bragging about, I suppose. Where are you going? Come back this way. Come back. Stay there. There, that'll do. It keeps wanting to wander off and do its own thing. Why?
Oof.
Stay there. Right, should we fast forward a bit?
Yeah, let's fast forward a little bit. Pedal quicker.
Pedal, 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 pedal. Woo.
And stop.
We've got
Okay,
10 minutes.
Okay, go quicker then. Whee!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we should see the mun rising at some point just over the horizon as well. It's going to be look pretty.
I'm not seeing anything, boy.
Oh. We should be. Yeah, it'll be coming up in. Yes, look at that. Just as it comes over the shoulder. Look at that.
So if I move the camera like where?
In the direction
looking where we're going, don't we?
Yeah. We'll be seeing the mun just edging over.
Oh, is this on the bottom left here? It is, isn't it? That's it.
No, it's not.
What's that then? That's the mun on the right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Enter in arbitrary space music.
If only you could hear what's playing in the background at the moment. If only. So anyway, a 15-second burn in 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Go.
Oh, it's a bit more than that.
Right, 12-second burn.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, longest second, 3, ever, 2, 1, and we're done.
Hopefully, right. Let's have a look. Oh. Bit more.
Let's get rid of that. There, it's gone all squiffy. What's going on there? No. Bad.
There you go. Right, that's not so good because that's not going to conflict with the moon.
No, I'm going to have to delete that. I think. Where are we? There.
Yeah.
There we go. Delete maneuver.
Welcome to a Kerbal space program where everything goes wrong.
Seems that way, doesn't it? Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
There?
Yes. Yes. That looks good.
And we've got enough time to get into position too.
Like a boss.
Very dark here. But yeah, the moon is definitely present.
It's quite pretty though, isn't it?
Oh, was that enough?
Yeah, you only need a little bit.
Okay, that's just got complicated.
Having a look at that and...
I think we'll be okay there.
Famous last words, mate.
Say again?
We're seeing the purple randomly go off the screen. That's not maybe such a good sign, but we'll have to see.
It almost looks like a collision course with the moon.
And yeah, we can sort that out as an orbit later on.
God, a God's orbit just changed. It's just gone into a really long orbit around. I'm just going to leave that there, I think.
That's going to get slingshotted everywhere as the Mun grabs it and as Kerbal grabs it as well. Cool, huh?
That's going to be crazy. Oh, so we slow down now, say?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Help!
Right. That's interesting.
So apparently we're on a crash course with the Mun.
Well, I guess we've got to do the normal thing of just burning, not prograde or retrograde. You want to burn sideways. You actually want to...
Sideways?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to play around with maneuvers at the moment, and if I
see
do
that will loop us into the Mun, which is, I don't know whether you want to directly go straight onto the Mun.
No, I want an orbit. I want an orbit, so that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Just try and experimentness and play and get us into an orbit. Come on, come on. No.
I guess once we get into that position, it is a spherical, even though it will end up crash landing into the Mun.
I don't know what to do.
Shit, son, I think we've bulged up.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, let's put it this way. You want to land on the Mun, right?
Not quite what I had in mind. So, if I burn prograde, will that... No, retrograde even, will that help?
Probably not, because you were just playing around with those already on the course prediction thing.
Let's try a little. I saw this on somebody's video. Have I ever told you about Kurt J. Mack?
No, please enlighten me. Shameless plug.
Kurt J. Mack is a big spaceship type fan, and he is quite bad at Kerbal, but he's entertaining at doing it, and he doesn't care that he's actually bad.
Okay. Cool.
Wait. Let's bring up the throttle. Does that do anything for us? No.
Yeah, it is. It was doing something.
Is it doing anything useful? Oh god. What are we gonna do? How far away are we from impact anyway?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not convinced that we may crash into that because the Mun will move by the time we get there, maybe.
I'm glad one of us is confident.
Oh, I'm not confident in any way, shape, or form. Don't mistake me being quizzical about what's going to happen when we crash. I mean, gently put down on the Mun surface.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, why did it disappear then?
Because you were clicking things. Clicking! All the clicking!
Now I can't set the Mun as our target anymore. No, I don't want the Mun as the focus. Damn it. Thank you. And now I can't add a manoeuvre anymore.
Really?
Oh wait, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, if I do that, will that help? Oh,
Yes.
oh, yes!
Yes! And then when we get to the periapsis we can burn and that'll loop around and yeah, there we go.
Ah.
Right. Let's get ready then.
20 minutes.
Well, get into position and fast forward.
Oh shoot, yes, that would be a smarter idea, wouldn't it?
Today we are mostly trying to cock up while trying to play Kerbal Space Program.
See, this is what happens when you just play it casually, you don't take it even the slightest bit seriously. I think this is one of those games that, despite its light-hearted exterior with nice little green men and wanting to blow you up at every opportunity, it is a game that demands to be taken seriously, is it not?
A little bit. It can be an incredibly frustrating game if... A lot of people say it's not a game, it's a simulator, and I can see why people say that. It can be a frustrating game.
Okay, MoD fucked up there a little.
Oh, why?
Because he fast-forwarded through the manoeuvre.
Oh.
Fast-forwarded a bit too much, he was a bit click-happy. It's okay, now we know what to do, we just click on the blue circle until that happens. And it's only a 5-minute node this time.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Stop
1,
right
slow
now.
down. There we go. So now all we have to do is talk shite for another minute.
Enough shite for you?
Arg.
I can add some feckin' arse as well if you need.
Drink! Oh! Oh, hello! Look at that! Look at that, it's the moon. Hello, moon. How do you do?
Fancy meeting a strange man like you in a solar system like this?
Yes, it would seem that way, wouldn't it? Ah, so happy that I've added manoeuvres to Kerbal, because that was really threw me before understanding how to burn, when to burn, all the other jazz. It's so frustrating.
Ah, don't worry, it took me ages to get it sorted out. Ooh, burn it in 10 seconds.
Didn't I give you the basics, and then you somehow be turned into a Kerbal master?
I got a bit zen. Burn in 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. Go! Stop, 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 stop!
That's done, in theory, and yes.
Yeah, when you're out of the strong gravitational pull of Kerbal, you really don't need much to push you around. You want retrograde. When you're at the prograde, when you get to the prograde, so if you add the manoeuvre on the prograde point, burn retrograde and it will loop around and snap. There you go. That's it.
Ah, I see now, yes.
But in doing that, yeah, you may actually crash into the mud because it's passing a weeny bit close there.
So 6. What's the blue one for? I don't know, but it just helped. Does it matter if we have a wonky orbit at this point?
We're only going to land there, so not really. You probably, when you get to the smallest point, burn and then curl your orbit in, but yeah.
That'll do.
Depends how much of a perfectionist you are, because if you look at it, it'll be a wonky orbit.
I'm not overly fussed about it being wonky, if I'm perfectly honest.
Alright.
Let's just fast forward through till we get close enough to... Oh shoot, you know what we haven't done yet, don't you?
Point in the right direction.
Yes. This is what you've taught me, which I'm starting to get a hang of quite quickly, I think. Just point to the right, just point to the right direction, then hit the fast forward button. At least then, if it does get you out of alignment, you have a bit of time to actually sort it out, right?
Yep. And then if it all goes wrong after that, the only thing left you've got to blame is physics, obviously.
Of course, it's always physics.
Yeah. Always the game physics. Always. We haven't got much left, so if we can do an economical type burn, if we end up with a wonky orbit, be happy with that, because we need to burn to slow our orbit down to enter into the atmosphere as well.
Okay, cool.
Do, 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 do.
8,
Wow,
7, 6.
Coming in quick.
Let's just have a quick look in the map, see how that's looking. Because I'm getting quite paranoid about that now.
It's looking a bit fecked up, but we're okay at the moment.
I actually think this is the closest I got to the Mun. Apart from, it was 0.14, back when there wasn't any lander legs. And I think that's the only other time I got to the Mun, and it was when you had to use the winglets as the legs, and I sort of crashed and burned because I messed up completely. And then I put Kerbal down for a bit, and then point 18 came out, and I was like, yay!
Cool. Oh, now you've got it to this point, you might want to save.
How do I do that?
Uh,
Oh no!
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I generally don't do it myself, but I know you can quick save and then go back to your save point if it all goes horribly wrong.
Well, in that case, then let's just quickly pause the recording while I look it up in the wiki. Back in a minute, guys.
If it all goes horribly wrong, it will literally it'll go back to this point. Yay!
Indeed. So, we're back, guys. Found out it's F5 to do quick save. Wow, it's like playing a new game from the beginning. And anybody that's watched Kerbal videos before or knows what Kerbal is, they're going to watch this and think, oh my god, mod, you're useless. Yep. Can't all be brilliant to begin with when we first start playing a game now, can we? Unlike some people, 40-40.
What? What? I didn't do anything.
Apart from being brilliant at Kerbal as soon as you started.
Having an education in physics again, might have helped.
You did physics? I thought you did graphics. I know it's it.
Chemistry, physics, biology, graphic design, stuff and things.
Alright, I'll let you off then. See how that's looking. Oh yeah, we're now in MoD orbit.
Very nice. Screenshot!
How do I get rid of all the information on the screen? Is it F2 or F1? There we go, F2. Ah!
Da 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 da.
Right, now we have the fun part of getting our landing craft onto the MoD without it crashing and burning.
So Operation Crash into,
Now the plan now is... Go on, sorry.
Do a nice screenshot as we come around the other side. That'll look awesome. Look at that! There's one thing about this game is it's quite rewarding when you get to do something like that and you get a nice sunrise coming over the edge of the moon, and it's very pretty. I've got to say that when they added the new solar fields and the backgrounds on the map itself, all the lovely stars and everything, they added all that in, and the game really did light up.
Oh yes, definitely.
So big kudos to the designers for doing that, as opposed to leaving it as just little bits and bobs of stars.
So what's the plan for now then?
We will need to do a retrograde to slow our orbit down, so we will curl into the moon. Preferably you want to land on the bright side of the moon, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see what you're doing. So burning kind of where we are now, or a little bit further on, is actually going to be better than waiting.
Where we are now, basically.
Kind of. If you put a manoeuvre just slightly ahead of where we are now, and then try and get us to curl nice and gently in, because the moon doesn't have much of a gravity or atmosphere, so you can just kind of spiral in. There you go. We really want to be landing where it's the bright side, because you do not want to do landing in the dark, but you can't see a fucking thing.
Periapsis of 40,000, is that enough, or do we need to go lower still?
You actually want your stuff to, well, you want to actually complete the manoeuvre with what rocket fuel you've got left, so you want to bring that all the way down to the surface, just at a really shallow angle, so not steep at all. So you wait for your periapsis to go pink. There you go.
That's it then.
That should be you landing.
We've got 5 minutes to get ourselves into position.
Yeah. I know that should be us getting close enough to use Skycrane. Yay!
Assuming, of course, the thing has enough fuel in it to actually get us onto the ground.
Yes, and assuming I know what I'm doing.
Well, you haven't done us wrong so far. I'm sure you'll get the purists looking at us going, no, you can't play Kerbal. Well, look at us. Thanks to 4040's guidance, we're in orbit around the moon, plotting our descent into not crash landingness.
Oh, trust me, I managed to get quite a few. Getting stuff into orbit around the moon now is once you've got the hang of it, you know what you're doing. You're good. Landing, on the other hand, yeah.
And given how the previous recording has gone between me and you, this is going to, I predict, not a riot, but an explosion.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
dear.
So quick save, fast forward, and then let's see if we can get this done.
Quick save F5, fast forward to full stop.
Do, 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 do. And here's your in-flight music.
What?
It was in-flight music. Sped up because we were going fast.
You scare me sometimes. Right, so here we are in the Moon orbit still, and we want this blue line to come down in about 30 seconds. Any final words for me?
No, it looks good. We're good. We're going to land where it's sunny as well, so that's good, so you'll be able to see what you're doing.
We don't want to worry too much about using up fuel at this point, do we? Because once this stage is done, we can just jettison it, and then we'll just be using the Skycrane, won't we?
That's correct, although...
There's a chance it might actually land on our heads, right?
The fact that Skycrane is all that we got to actually slow us down before we land. So we're going to have to be quite cautious about how much we use the Skycrane.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Do 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 do, and stop.
That's it.
Ta-da!
We're now officially on a crash course with the Moon.
We're now. I thought your view of perspective was that we were landing, and my view of the perspective was that we we're going to crash.
Oh, I'm going to try and land.
Okay, let this come in, loop around, and we can use the last little touch just to try and burn some speed off once we're a bit closer.
Speed is going to be an issue now, isn't it?
Yes, even with the Skycrane, it's only got some small rockets and a small, thing, like a small fuel cell. Yeah, the little donutty thing.
How much fuel does it even have?
Not a lot.
10 and 12? We're going to go through that quite quick then.
Yeah. So, the actual slowing down...
Shouldn't take too much on the Moon, he says.
Yeah, if I'm right in theory, for the actual lander they used on Mars, the Skycrane had ceased descending when they released it, so it was literally hovering, which I don't think we'll be able to do.
No, I doubt it somehow. So what's the plan here then? Do we want to separate now and just go with the crane aspect?
No, we want to wait for us to get a little bit close to the Moon's surface. Because if we burn now, it will make our trajectory really steep. Whereas if we burn a bit closer, it will be less steep, and then we can get rid of all that stuff, and then it's just the lander.
I hope you bloody know what you're doing, mate.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm talking out of my arse right now, but it seems to make sense. That's what I used to do.
So, shall I fast forward a little?
Yeah.
Up until here.
About halfway between where the craft is now and where it's going to crash at land.
Okay.
About there, yeah. And that's where we'll just use the last of our fuel to try and bring the speed down a bit.
Okay.
Worryingly, we haven't got a lot of fuel.
And that'll
there. Yeah. And then burn the last of our stuff off. Make sure you're putting it in the right direction, of course.
Which direction am I going? Retro?
Yes, retrograde.
Don't need to worry about monopropellant now, even though we've got plenty of it spare. I think the actual... Sorry, go on.
You can use the monopropellant also to slow you down. There's enough power in your monopropellant to actually properly influence the direction of travel. When I've run out of fuel before, I've resorted in using my monopropellant, which has its own keys, and actually managed to save the craft, so to speak. Yeah, like that.
Shall I slow us down with that, or with the main engine?
Both if you want to.
Okay.
If you actually look at the orbit in the map view, we'll probably be decreasing.
But the only problem then is if I decrease speed too much, then we'll land on the dark side of the Moon. God, we'll be a Pink Floyd album.
We're doing good at the moment. If you look at the orbital speed, it's shaving off. Which unfortunately will climb back up again as we get closer.
We're about to run out of fuel.
Yeah.
Let's turn it up a little bit, get a bit more power on the go. So close to running out of fuel.
Also, you probably need to swivel the craft a little bit because you're moving the retrograde pointer.
Say again, you want me to keep on
Swivel
retro?
the craft around a little bit. Yeah, keep on the retrograde actually on the pointer itself, because it will move as we slow down. Alright, we're out of that. We've got the monopropellant left, which can be quite effective. So let's have a look where our orbit's going to take us now.
Oh, that's going to be close.
That is slightly on the dark side of the moon. Well,
we've got electricity at least.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty of that. That's not a problem. It's the whole how fast we're going to be going when we hit the surface, and I doubt if our Skycrane will be able to slow us down. Well, pretty picture at least.
The Skycrane should be okay. I mean, it's capable of getting us up to very high heights in atmosphere. It lasts about 5-10 seconds, but it's got enough fuel to get us up there. So, with very careful use of shift and control, I should be okay.
In which case, we probably don't want to bother with the monopropellant. I'm going to make that call. There you go. Now we've got left for this, and we are going to be literally landing where it's dusk. I think.
I think we are. Let's have a look.
Yeah. It's going to be dusky, kind of.
Should I extend our orbit a bit?
Has this thing got lights?
No.
No. From a landing point of view, extending our orbit will help because we can see what we're doing. But from a using up what little fuel we have point of view, it's not such a good idea. But it's your call, it's your ship.
It's a tough call, isn't it? Captain.
It's your call, Captain.
We've got no monopropellant.
Can she take it?
I'm confident it can. That bit is worrying.
That'll miss us, that's fine.
So if I'm going to extend the orbit, it's prograde, isn't it?
Yep. You want to go prograde.
We should try it. Just a little bit, not too much.
Right,
think of it a little bit.
There we go, that's prograde. Go!
There we go, I've activated the Skycrane's rockets. So now, next time I press spacebar will be to detach the top propellant section and we'll be left with the rover.
Yep, let's not do that.
Fuel's looking okay, actually.
Yeah, I'm worried a little bit about dropping down into this kind of mountainous, lumpy looking region. That's the only problem. But I think we will burn too much of our fuel just trying to correct.
I don't think we're going to be able to extend our orbit enough, so I'm just going to knock that on the head there.
We're coming in pretty hot as well. Probably going to want to burn in the opposite direction and really kind of kill that speed. We're at 80. Yeah, we're 80,000. You ignore the atmosphere sense, so it's 70,000 now. So we're 60,000, which is about where the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. Earth's Kerbal atmosphere. So you want to burn and to really slow that descent down. We're doing about 300 meters per second. We really want to kick that away.
Fuel is now an issue.
Do I got to crash down? Yep. Too fast. Too fast. Yay! We landed.
Yes, I suppose we did, didn't we?
Landed. Boom. Smashed. Oh, sad face.
I'm surprised.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, more explosions. I just heard explosions, but something's got onto the mud at least. The red mud prober is on the... But that did surprise me. I didn't realise we'd come up that quickly. I was expecting that to be zeros, not 18,000. 1800 even. That really did come up quickly.
It's pretty. It's the moon's a bit weird when it happens. It's mountainous.
Well, looks like we need to refine the Skycrane before we try that again. But yeah, I think that'll do for this episode of Kerbal, unless you got anything else you want to add.
No, other than any shameless plugs for your live stream, Papyrus live stream.
Which probably will have gone live by now. But yeah, Euro Truck, watch Euro Truck, because that's my charity raising shindig. No, we don't want to restart the flight.
I want you to leave the ribbed Mun prober on the surface of that planet.
I wonder if it'll actually show us in this view, won't it? No, it won't.
No, because it's crashed. It's not an active flight. Oh, sad face.
Yes. So, on that note, I've been Mod, he's been 4040. Say bye-bye, sir.
Bye-bye, sir.
And hopefully we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye now.
Bye, folks.